Hello everybody and welcome back to the West Ham Network. What a disaster. What a disaster that was. Where do you begin? Where do you begin with that absolute monstrosity of a result against Spurs at home? I don't know how to compute it. I don't know how to take it on board. I am flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted because this one falls on Potter. Maybe I'm coming to some form of realisation that this is all on Potter, because it is. It really is. And then there lies my next problem. It's like, how do you find someone that can work at this club and get what we need from this club? I don't know what the answer is. I really don't know what the answer is. I'm really struggling to comprehend the whole thing. I really am. I've baffled. I am absolutely baffled. I'm baffled from team selection. I'm baffled from substitution decisions, the timings of substitutions, and how it feels like every West Ham fan knows exactly what needs to be done, except for the West Ham board, except for the West Ham manager. And I don't know how Graham Potter survives. He will survive, but I don't know how he survives. I don't know how he can. And I'm telling you now, it's going to be one of the most ridiculous statements that you might hear me say for such a long time, right? It really is. I would take Jose Mourinho. I would. It'd be a shitload more entertaining than what we're watching right now. Fuck me, it'd be so much more entertaining. That is wild. Highlights isn't really the right title. This should be called Hammers Anonymous. We're addicted to suffering. You can say that again, Toby, mate. The top three lowest odds candidates on betting sites are Lampard, Carrick, Van Nistelrooy, Slim Pickens. Who would you think would fit? Reeled like guppies in the first half, in reality hits again. What's the keeper's stats now? Honestly, I'm just trying to comprehend the full stats. Right, hold on a second. Actually, I'm going to try and see if I can copy that. I'm just going to send it in because I can go to Alf and send this to Alf. 2 seconds, everyone. I'm just going to send this in because I think Alf is yeah. Very, very tough, man. The owner has to go, the manager has to go. The problem is the owner's not going to go. Well, the answer is, will they jump ship with Potter? I don't think they will. Why would they? I just don't think they will. I don't think they will. I'm sitting here feeling sick to the stomach. I honestly feel sick to the stomach of the decisions that have gone on today. Like there's no defending it at all. There he is, Alf. Hello, I can hear you now, mate.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What a nightmare earlier on. I couldn't hear you. You couldn't hear me. I have no idea if anybody heard me 2.5.
They did. They could hear you. They could hear you.
Right, okay.
Alf, go for it.
Mate, can I include a big fucking grumble on this show? Because I tell you what, that was a complete disaster. I was full of positivity going into half time. I thought we held our own. I thought it was not too bad. You know, we missed a glorious chance for Kepa. I thought they came out, you know, in the second period in the first half. I thought they were coming out on top. I thought defensively were great. Right, set up for the second half, brilliant. And then within a minute or a couple of minutes, we concede. And why? Because the man can't control his box. He can't come out and claim the ball. He was absolutely fucking diabolical. Heads go down, Suchek gets a red card, and basically he deserved it because he lost control of the ball and he just ran in with a rash challenge. It's hardly surprising. From then on, it was all downhill. What really, really annoys me, and excuse my French if I absolutely swear here, what really annoys me We were down 3-0, and they just gave up. They just lost the fight. We had another 20-odd minutes, of the game to go. Totally lost the fight, and everybody's leaving. And, you're not giving us anything to cheer you on. And the thing is, what do you expect us to do if you're not even going for yourself? It's 3-0 down, and you're not even trying to go forward. By that time, the game's lost. But you might as well try and fight. The very least we expect from you is to fight. And you can hear from my voice, I've gone hoarse now. So I'm calling them every name under the sun. Everybody around us is calling them every name under the sun as well. It was absolutely pitiful watching that in the second half. Pitiful. And it was promising the first half.
Yeah, I do. I think I came in, Alf, again, like you said, like I kind of came in feeling reasonably okay. Like we set the standard. It was like 0-0. Like both teams kind of nullified any of the threats. We gave them a few problems. They gave us a few problems. Nothing major. And I wasn't happy with the team selection. But if there was a moment to change the team, was right there and then. This is where we fail all the time, Alf. And if we had brought in the fresh legs straight away, and if we had replaced JWP and Souček, I'm not saying it just would have felt different, and it would have had legs, and it might have led to not having that sending off, and then we just opened the floodgates opened, and we allowed them to come at us, and we, like you said, Alf, the heads dropped, and you start from the back, and you look like Hermansen, like he can't command his box, he can't come out, he can't punch. I think he punched the ball, but he looks like he's weak in that threat. He looks like he's a potentially good shot stopper, but that's all.
That's exactly what I was just about to say. It looks like he's, because in the first game he pulled off a worldie saving, and in this game he's pulled off a couple of great saves as well. So great for shot stopping, but in terms of controlling and coming out for crosses, and giving the defence a bit of confidence in him, we're all over the place with him. And as soon as the first goal went in, it was just like, I can't wait for the second one. But, you've got to look at Potter's substitutions. You've got to look at his tactics again, and in terms of what kind of players, what kind of shape have we got. No recognised striker up there, so all the first half we were struggling. Second half again, he didn't change it up quickly enough. He kept Ward-Prowse on to the 91st minute or whatever the fuck he was on there for. Souček obviously has gone off. Fernandes didn't really have much of a show. Somerville and Dewar were decent in the first half. I thought Kyle Walker-Peters had a decent game all around. Even, the crap in the second half, I thought he was still showing. But Bowen didn't have much of a sniff. Paqueta, again, not much of a game. It was just really, really frustrating to watch the second half. And so much so that I was getting really pissed off, really angry at the second half. And we just gave up, completely gave up.
It's a good way of putting it, Alf, because to be honest with you, I feel like this is more angry than being pissed off, because I feel quite angry about the situation, and this is me. Like, I'm probably more angry because I think I've became into some form of realisation that Potter isn't the manager for West Ham. I hate being that person. I hate jumping the gun very quickly. I hate it, but I can't help but think, where do we how do we move forward?
Listen,
how do we move?
Listen, the very first game of the season, I was saying it loud and clear for anybody, whoever wants to listen to it, because nobody wants to listen to me, right? I was saying Potter's the wrong man, totally the wrong guy for us. It's not that we got stuff swinging in at Sunday. It's just the way we play and the way we set up, and there's no change from last season, and that's the problem. He's the wrong man for us. He's the wrong manager. I believe that we've got the players to be able to compete. I just don't think we're going out there with purpose and a tactical plan to take it to the opposition. Look, I said this before the game, right? If you can't get up the Spurs, for fuck's sake, we're never going to do anything. If you can't get up the Spurs, if you can't get up to your bitter rivals in the Premier League, then what the fuck are you doing? What kind of a manager are you that you're just setting the team up to just about cope in the first half and completely fold in the second half? What kind of a manager are you that I don't know what his thoughts are on Wilson to start in the game, but he's our only recognised striker right now. So at least go with somebody, and then if you have to sub him up after 60 minutes, so be it. But at least just starting with a recognised striker. We've got nothing there. And we weren't really taking it to them. I'll tell you what, second half, as soon as the goal went in. But it was just the way we just gave up playing. You know, I was screaming and shouting and saying, come on, there's another 20 minutes to go. Come on, go for it. What's the fucking matter with you?
But Alf, we're conceding goals. We haven't won a game now at home since 27th of February. You have heard me correct. The 27th of February this year was the last time West Ham won a game at home. During that time, Alf, I genuinely believe so many teams come to West Ham with determination and belief that they're going to bang in lots of goals. Like, I honestly...
They're not scared. They're not scared to come to us.
Yeah.
That's it. They're just not scared to come. They couldn't give a monkeys about coming to London Stadium playing West Ham because they think, oh, it's an easy 3 points. That's it. It's an easy 3 points. We just put one past them, and that's it. They'll fold, and you know, it's an easy day's work, and that's what it is. It's proven time and time again. It's an easy day's work. I was screaming out in the second half. So where's the fucking generals? Where's the leaders in midfield?
We don't have them.
Who's shouting at each other? You know, you go back in the day and you've got players in the centre of the park who'd be screaming and shouting, grabbing the teammates by the scruff of the neck and saying, come on, what's the fucking matter with you? Wake up. We got nobody like that. Everybody's strolling around. Everybody's thinking, oh, well, you know, we've got another 20 minutes. We're never going to win this game, so we just play it out. You know, 2 minutes to go. Hermansen's just, you know, tippy-tapping the ball in his around the 6-yard box, went to take a goal kick. Where's the sense of urgency? I know it's only 2 minutes to go, 1 minute to go, but it's not about chasing the game at that point. It's about showing the fans who've decided to stay there's still a bit of fight. There's no fight. There's nothing there. Really,
yeah.
You can hear it in my voice. You can hear it in my voice. I'm so angry, so pissed off. You know, I'm getting a bit emotional as well because I'm that pissed off. I'm that pissed off with it.
No, I kind of don't blame you because I feel like I'm in that situation now where I've been a little bit gullible to the situation in terms of the manager at West Ham, and I know Russ, you're just joining us now yourself, but it's been a tough ride, obviously with 𝗪𝗘𝗧, and I feel like under 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 we've seen no vision, no style of play, and it's really becoming it's extremely tough to defend what is going on in terms of our team selection and our substitutions and our style of play. I don't know how we can currently defend it, and also, like, when I say the vision, and going back to your point, Alf, there about Hermansen, like, we brought Hermansen in too late, and therefore all pre-season felt pointless because we just brought a keeper in and played him, and then we sign other players like Fernandes, who I really rate, and I didn't understand when he came off. I didn't understand when Somerville came off and leaving all the other players on, and then, like, James Ward-Prowse has done nothing in today's game and stays on the park. Nothing.
He's done nothing all season. He's been, absolutely shocking. We said in the chat before, what photo evidence has he got on Potter to keep on getting in the starting lineup? I have no fucking idea. Listen, I will say this. I know I'm emotional, and I've been blind a little bit, but I will say this. I, just like anybody else, want him to succeed. I want him to do well. I want him to be a great manager for us. But time and time again, he has not proved himself to be not that kind of manager that we need. So you can't keep on supporting somebody who just fails to deliver time and time again. And that's the thing. I was even saying this morning, and yesterday to myself, I speak to myself, right? Saying, look, if we can build on the performance of the last game against Nottingham Forest, then I think, you get my back. If we can build on that, we can take something great. Yeah. But if we go back to the way we were and head down and crap performance, well, guess what? Nothing's been learned, and that's the thing. the substitutions, the starting lineup, the fucking bloody way
Yeah.
we were playing. That's it. It solidified my opinion that we need a change, and we need a change. And we basically wasted 2 weeks of international break with persisting with this manager. That's my thoughts.
And valid point though, like about the London derby not getting the fight up. Russ, I mean, give me your kind of overview.
Well, I think, as I said, I think the first 15, 20 minutes, I thought we had a go at them, and I was going, this is good. This you saw, a bit of forward on the front foot, saw some nice play. But then, to be fair, Spurs just then held on to the ball and quietened the crowd. And that was it. And it was corner after corner. And Frank had literally about a dozen corners in the first half to work out how to score in the second half, because we just couldn't defend a corner for Toffee. And I think we were quite fortuitous with the VAR decision, in all honesty, because actually Fernandez fouled Van der Vey, who then fouled. So it sort of went up, balls in. And so it reminded me, I mean, the thing is, we all talk about the Forest game, what a great game that Forest game was. However, if Forest had their shooting boots on, we'd have probably ended up like we did today, in all honesty. Because
100%.
Chris Wood, literally in the second half, literally just carried the ball, and so it could have been. And I was thinking, actually, because Tottenham were being a bit toothless in the final third of the first half, I was thinking we might nick one again like we did last time. But we just, and then as you say now, once the first one goes in, it just seems 2 and 3 were only inevitable, really, particularly with the red card.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
I agree with you. The first 15, 20 minutes, I thought we were doing all right. I thought we were holding our own.
Yeah.
But it was. Then as the game went on, they took over a lot more. I mean, it was a bit of desperate defending at times, especially from the corners. Totally agree. I was wondering why the goal had been disallowed in the first half of their goal. I really couldn't see it, but I was at the other end of the stadium, so it's hard for me to see close up,
Yeah, but it was Fernandez. So it was Fernandez was judged to have been fouled by Romero, but actually they then sort of later on reviewed it a little bit back, and to be fair, it was Van der Vey. It was Mateus. It was actually probably very harsh if they reeled it back another 10 seconds, to be honest. But look, we got one our way. And even when they scored, we went on the front foot. Bowen had a little dribble and had a decent shot straight afterwards. But then obviously the red card just completely smashed it all up. The red card was it, and there's no coming back. A team bereft of confidence. Now a team bereft of confidence down to 10 men. No chance at all.
Yeah. But even when we had the red card, there was still a lot of the game to play for.
Definitely, yeah.
Still had a lot. There's still, they shouldn't have. That second goal, was it Bugber that actually scored that?
Yeah.
And it's just like, come on, what are you doing? And then and then it just got from bad to worse. I just think the way we completely gave up after that was criminal, really. And
you're right. You're right with the substitutions as well, because then he takes off arguably 2 of our best players that game in Fernandez and Somerville, and brings on 2 defenders, really. Well, not defenders, but particularly with Magassa. He's thinking, that's it. Is he just trying to stop the cricket score happening? I don't know, but it's been.
I think that's it. That's exactly it.
I think
from getting worse a little bit.
I don't really know. I mean, what's going on there?
Are we live or what? Are we live? Yeah, what do you think?
I just fucking shocked it, wasn't it?
Let me take my ear out. Go on, what do you think, mate?
It was fucking shocking. 3-0 them fucking cunts.
No, see, Bob. Sorry about that. Apologies for those under the age of 18 for that. But you can imagine there's a lot of angry people here.
But and that's understandable, though. It's understandable why people are angry, to be fair, because you've got so many West Ham fans who. Oh, go on. Who is it? Go on.
Go on. Carry on. What are you saying?
All right. Okay. Who have we got coming on? Anyone coming on?
Yeah, I was going to come on.
Go on then. Go on. Get him on.
Yeah, probably. There we go. Go on.
Good work, mate.
How you doing? Thoughts?
To be honest with you, mate, I thought the first half, I thought we looked all right, solid. Didn't create a
Russ,
lot.
we can't see
We
him.
held our own first half. As soon as that red card happened, we took the goal. We probably could have got back in it. Might have had the odd chance. As soon as that red card happened,
We just gave up, didn't we?
we give up. We
And then
dropped
then he takes off like Fernandez and Somerville.
Absolutely.
Like, what's that?
Yeah,
He's
and
just giving up.
I just thought that red card killed the game, mate. The players gave up as well.
Sluggish. Yeah, take care, boys. Carry on now, sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, listen.
Well, I mean, look,
near
Chelsea
the
came here, they
stadium.
stuck 5 past us, and we had 11 men then. So, like, this Tottenham team ain't that good. Like, they only got 3 passes.
Yeah.
You know, and we had 10 men. But, yeah, look, first half performance, I was really pleased. I came in at half time, I was very happy.
I think we all were.
I thought that we were, very dedicated performance, very solid performance. You know, I thought we were really up for it.
Still,
But,
Mr. Man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Stelios.
Here he is. Still.
Hi guys. We got something about in there as well.
Stelios! Look at that geezer! Look at him!
Shut up, you Scottish.
Okay, who's that Anton?
Yeah, who do you think?
Fuck off, Anton.
Hey!
Okay,
Go on, mate.
very first up, line up. I didn't mind it.
Yeah,
I didn't mind it.
Yeah.
I know people are going, no striker, but
Yeah.
playing. I thought it was either going to be Bowen or Paqueta playing as a false 9. I didn't mind that. First half, we did really, really well. We contained them. I thought we were in it. Golden chance. Golden chance, and we missed it. You've got to take your chances.
Yeah.
Problem is, tactically, Thomas Frank is gone. Keep those corners coming because it will come. And the minute they got a first corner in the second half,
That's it.
that was it. And then from there on, it went downhill. I mean, poor Souček. You know, we started panicking because we started lunging, and the reason why Souček got sent, I don't know. Have you seen it?
It was a bad one. I mean, Polina's all his son got completely cut off.
Right.
It was a bad one, but it was one of those ones where he knew as soon as he did it. That's it.
He was off. So it was fair.
It wasn't intentional, but it was definitely a red card.
Since I was behind it, I couldn't see
It was intentional.
as soon as it happened, I was surprised the ref actually went straight with the straight red.
But it was because you can see after his whole thing was gashed. So his whole sock was gashed. So it was quite clearly high up. But there we go.
Game over after that.
I just thought we were sluggish from the
second half.
From the kick-off of that second half.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't understand that. And that's the thing about the sort of tactics. I don't get it. You know, tactically we were on it right from the start. Yeah. And then in the second half we come and it's almost as if we thought we were going to win the game.
Almost under the previous regimes, you always come out sluggish in the second half. Do
you know what I did notice? I was sitting there. I came out in that second half. I was looking around the stadium. I was thinking, there are so many people not back in this stadium.
We don't get back in. We're not on it.
We're not on it. And I'm starting to wonder if that is playing a part because there's been so many times where we start a second half and
the fans aren't back either.
we're not getting that same push that we're getting at the beginning of the game.
I want to emphasise, we're not blaming the fans here.
No.
It's not. I'm not blaming the fans for the same point.
Right, that is down to the manager. That is down to the players.
Yes.
But at the same time, we should make an effort to try and get back in a little bit sooner as well.
And then to concede a goal straight after. I've got a question. I've got to say, I don't know what you guys are thinking. Hermanson.
Second goal, I think.
He hasn't got the reach.
He's too small. That was one of the things Leicester fans said to me. He does get lobbed quite a bit.
He hasn't got the reach.
But the good success double save at the end of it. At least Kudus didn't fucking score. That would have really finished me off, I think.
You know what pissed me off is when he started to do all that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but in the first half, I had a lot of respect for Somerville and Duke. They understood their assignment.
Yes.
They understood their assignment.
Absolutely.
Nullifying. And they did that really, really well.
The subs, and then that's another thing, the subs.
Weird, I didn't get it.
How was James Ward-Prowse?
Well, first and foremost, the subs was at the wrong time.
I mean,
the subs were at the wrong time.
When he came off.
I know. Brilliant Fernandez. He brought Fernandez to Somerville. I understood Somerville, right? He hasn't played a lot of football. I understood. But Fernandez, I didn't get. I didn't get.
Because he's buzzing. He had a great under 21 over the week. I didn't understand it. It looked like a game up.
Bringing the strength. All right, we're losing, but not bringing the strength.
No.
Lovely to meet you. Lovely to watch all your videos.
Have you got that? He's found him.
Oh, he's getting a promotion!
I know. Free promotion. Exactly. Right.
Yeah, what's the channel again?
Good to see you,
Okay.
guys.
Yeah, man.
Good to see you, mate.
Yeah, you too, mate.
Let me wave to Stell. Ross, let me wave to Stell. Take me back quickly.
He's talking to his mate.
It's fine, let me talk to him quickly. Let me say hi to him quickly. Don't, Ross. Don't leave me hanging, Ross.
He's talking to his mate. He's talking to his
Right, go on. You and Alex, go on, carry on. You and Alex, carry on.
You're in B, aren't you?
Yeah, you're in B. Yeah. Oh no, I mean the one he's there. That's B.
Stop talking about car parks and talk about the game.
Shut up!
Do you know what? His audio's been awful. All I can hear is it's static. When he leaves, I can hear him clicking. In the background. Anyway, so that's it. Better. He's gone. I can hear he's gone. Oh, here we go. No subtitles needed now. Yeah. So what happens now? You know, we got Palace next week.
What fucking happens now? What happens now is we sack fucking Potter.
That's not going to happen.
I thought Magassan looked
decent. Yes. Oh look, half and half cigars. Do you want them? We can buy them now.
burn those things.
Yeah, and it's a weird one. It's a weird one when you look at what's going down now.
You don't need to record West Ham is shit. You going championship. You know why? Because West Ham is shit. You ain't got a striker. As for United, West Ham is shit.
Look at you, your meta glasses on.
Last time, West Ham is shit.
Yeah. Thank you.
You can have one biscuit. You can have. Who do you have again?
There was
no player. West Ham is shit, and that's what I think.
Thank you.
You can find me on TikTok, talk with Caleb. But West Ham is shit.
Thank
See
you.
you championship next season.
See you there, Man United. See you there, Amarin. There we go. What a lovely chap. I saw him proudly for about 10 minutes.
What the actual fuck was that?
I don't know. I saw him prowling from about 10 metres away.
Honestly, like,
Right, Russ, I'm going to let you and Alex close off, alright?
Oh, mate. You can, mate. Sorry.
I'm just numb to this now. I'm numb to this. That stadium, we just have no advantage.
No, that's a good point.
We have no advantage there whatsoever.
Yeah,
Other teams enjoy coming to play there. We really do struggle to create an atmosphere. There's not enough. I mean, you know, there was a lot of seats today. There's not enough people who want to really try and create the atmosphere. The whole mood around the club is. I
The thing is, right, in all honesty, right, the mood around the club, internally, was really buoyant. It's been really buoyant since that Forest game, and it's just, but it just seems to have gone back to square one again. Gone back to square one.
I'm worried about this club. I'm
not worried about the club because I think
I'm not worried about for the coaching system and stuff like that. I'm worried about where we're heading at the moment. You know, in regards to, you know, these performances. We're going to see a repeat of what happened at that Burnley game.
Nah.
You know,
I think at the end of the day, it's what bothers me is what's happening on the pitch.
it's getting worse at the London Stadium.
It is
getting worse.
And do you know what? Do you know why it's getting worse? Because the team aren't performing.
No, they're not.
That's the thing. When the team are performing, the crowd respond. And I said it a million times.
When was the last time they performed?
Exactly. They haven't. And that's why the crowd's got worse and worse.
But we have to ask that question because we've seen us before. We can do it away from home. Why can't we do it at home?
Because I think we've got homeitis. I think we've got a condition. It seems we don't put in the performance that we do, whether it is the fact whether we've got 60,000 people on their backs and it's a pressure maybe, and they have no pressure away from home, and away fans tend to be a bit more forgiving, a bit more home and all, you know, so that might be it. I don't know, but there is definitely an issue, and you know, if he's got this psychologist, he's not doing a very good job because that team.
Well, they'll say it takes time, you know. He's
But
got to do several sessions.
So we know he ain't got time. We know he's probably got 3 or 4 more games, and if he's not winning anymore, he's on. And I think that's the truth of the matter. And
I mean,
there's the people available.
It was a very sluggish. It was a very sluggish performance in the second half.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Souček red card did play a part. We
Yeah.
can't ignore that. We go down to 10 men. That's going to play a part. But we've seen other teams go down to 10 men before and fight a lot harder than what I feel like we.
Oh, we just seemed to give up.
We didn't do it. And I was sitting there in that stadium, and I was just like, I can't be bothered. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I can't be bothered. Every time we get to this point, I understand why people are leaving, and I'm sitting there thinking, I can't be bothered just to sit here anymore. How are those players feeling? After going down by 3 goals yet again.
And then they turn around and there's an empty stadium. It's understandable there's an empty stadium.
Yeah.
But it's a cyclical thing, isn't it? Because the players won't, if the stadium's empty, they're not going to be up for the game. It's the game up for the fight, really, are they? That's the trouble. You're right what you said about half time. Totally right what I think you said about half time. Might be reason because we're sluggish. I'm not blaming the fans at all, but it does seem there's nothing.
The London Stadium is the other teams in London's playground.
Yeah.
They enjoy playing there.
Yeah, they do. Charlie Austin said when Gary was on Sky Sports the other day, he said he enjoyed playing the London Stadium.
There's no pressure on them.
No pressure. Totally right.
No pressure on them.
Totally right indeed. Well.
And that's not something that's going to change.
It's not going to change overnight at all.
That's not going to change without some major surgery.
That's what I mean. It's not going to change overnight at all. So it's for me that they need something needs to be done, and it needs to be whether it's a new way of playing at home or something like that, because that will galvanise the fan base and the crowd there to start. It don't take a lot to get that crowd going.
No, I know,
but they don't not giving nothing to them.
But the problem is, it doesn't take a lot for them to go silent.
Yes, exactly, and that's exactly what Spurs did.
There is such a fine line, and it never used to be that fine.
Mate, it was always like that. But it's just, it
didn't used to be that fine at Upton Park.
It did. I remember some horrible games. I remember. I think we do have sometimes nostalgic look at Upton Park. Sometimes it was horrible. But what I'm saying is, we're not there now.
When we used to go one down,
yes.
it used to go like that. Not straight away.
Well, it didn't, because actually when we went down today, Bowen almost scored straight away. There was a reaction.
Yeah, no, there was a reaction.
But the trouble is, Spurs did exactly the right thing. They silenced the crowd because the crowd are literally on a knife edge all the time. It's like a tightrope. And we came out, crowd are pumped. Really, I've got some film of them singing. Stanley 8 Tottenham, everyone stand up, everyone's going to giggle. It was good bit of play. And then all Spurs did was just hold on to the ball. That's all they did. Thomas Frank did a job on the crowd.
No, he did.
Did a total job on the crowd. And you got to give him credit because
we should have gone and got him after we won the Conference League.
Oh yeah, but mate, the trouble is with us now. The trouble is now we always as a fan base are always so shoulda, woulda, coulda, aren't we? So we should have done that, should have done that. Things we haven't done it. So what can we do now? What we can do now is start Maygasser and Fernandez next week.
Maygasser and Fernandez have got to start. 100%.
It's easy to get the fan base.
Somerville's got more minutes under his belt.
Yes.
I think he looked really bright in that first half.
Agreed.
He is a real positive. I think Bowen looked good as well. Hopefully, with a little bit more game time, Falker or Wilson.
He'll be back. Well, Falker will be back anyway.
He'll be back. If that means that we can drop Pakatava a little bit deeper, and we have Bowen on, we have everyone playing in their actual positions.
Play
where we get the best
4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1. Put Paqueta as a 10. Maygasser and Fernandez together in the 2.
And for God's sake, work on set pieces in training, defending set pieces.
I just don't get. They need some sort of defender coach because it was not just this game. Every game, it's not even who's in goal. It's not even Hermansson's issue.
Wasn't it 3 set pieces against Chelsea? Or something like that. Right? There was at least 1 against Sunderland.
Yeah.
I think, and 2 of the goals came from set pieces today.
Yeah.
We need to focus on that because when we're not actually, the defending without set pieces is actually not too bad. I thought that 𝗪𝗪𝗧 𝗛𝗪 actually looked pretty decent in that first half.
Yeah.
I thought Carl Walker-Peters again looked decent. Duke looked decent. There was a lot of players who put some really good performances in that first half. But in the second half, it just wasn't. It
just collapsed.
We were just a step behind.
Just totally collapsed, people. Right, I've had enough now. Yeah, it's Saturday night. Enjoy your rest of the Saturday if you can. Switch on, on Sky Plus match of the day, and we go again next week. Take care, everyone. Much love. Peace out.